Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something pretty fundamental, actually. It's this idea that really big life changes, they often don't come from some huge event.
Right, not like a lightning strike.
Exactly. It's more about the quiet buildup of what we do every single day, consistently.
Yeah, that's a core idea from thinkers like Jim Rohn, isn't it? It fits with how we actually learn and grow bit by bit.
So it makes you wonder, could our biggest wins actually come from those tiny, almost invisible actions we just repeat?
Way more than the occasional, grand effort.
Yeah. What if real change is more like a whisper, happening constantly in our habits, not some loud announcement?
I like that framing. It makes you see each day differently, right? Not just time passing, but a real chance to nudge things forward.
Like applying that steady pressure.
Exactly. A small push every day eventually moves something big. It takes the pressure off needing some massive overhaul right now.
And puts the power back into what you do today.
Daily agency.
Yeah. Ron often talked about success not being magic, but just simple, positive things done daily, without fail.
And the flip side, too, that failure isn't usually one big disaster.
No, it's the slow drip, drip, drip of neglecting the small stuff, those little judgment calls.
The seemingly tiny choices we make every day, they really add up and shape where we end up.
So our mission here in this deep dive is to really look at those core parts of life, the things that, if you work on them just a little each day, consistently,
can lead to pretty amazing results over time. Extraordinary, even.
Right. So we've got 10 key areas we think deserve that daily focus and, refinement.
Okay, let's jump in.
Let's start with attitude. You could say it's like the foundation for everything else, the filter for how you see the world.
Absolutely. And even small tweaks in your attitude day by day can have this huge ripple effect.
It's kind of amazing, like Ron pointed out, how attitude seems to attract or repel things.
It really does. That consistently negative outlook, it almost pushes opportunities away, doesn't it? Creates its own negative loop.
While a genuinely positive approach, well, it seems to draw good things in. People, chances.
It shapes your inner world and your outer reality.
And getting there isn't about flipping a switch overnight. It's a slow cultivation.
Daily gardening, almost.
Yeah. Maybe today you just focus on finding one positive thing in a tough situation.
Or consciously practice patience when you're feeling frustrated.
Or maybe just try to find a solution instead of just, complaining about the problem. Small shifts.
And those small shifts build resilience, don't they?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that resilience built up daily, it pays off everywhere. Better relationships, more satisfaction at work.
Even better health sometimes. That internal climate really matters.
Okay, second area, communication skills. It's hard to even overstate how vital this is.
Think about it. Pretty much anything you want to achieve involves other people somehow.
So you need to communicate effectively.
But it's not just about talking, is it? Ron really hit on this. The best communicators are often amazing listeners.
Empathetic listening, really trying to get the other person's viewpoint.
Exactly. That's huge.
And again, like attitude, this is something you sharpen daily, little adjustments.
Maybe today you really focus on active listening in a conversation. No distractions.
Or you try to be clearer, more concise when you explain something.
Or just pay more attention to the words you choose. Being precise.
And when you do that consistently, the payoff is massive.
Oh, totally. More influence, better leadership. You handle disagreements better.
Stronger connections with people. It's the glue, really.
It really is the fabric of our social and work lives.
All right, number 3, self-discipline. This is the bridge, right? Between wanting something and actually getting it done.
Yeah, it's what keeps you going when the initial excitement, fades a bit.
Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what gets you through.
Ron used that muscle analogy, which I think is perfect.
Right. You exercise it daily, it gets stronger.
Those small promises you keep to yourself, getting up on time, finishing that workout, staying focused.
Those are the reps that build the muscle.
And there's that link between discipline and habits, too, isn't there?
Yeah, that's key. If you repeat something enough with discipline,
it becomes automatic, a habit. Then you don't need quite as much raw willpower.
So building good habits is like a strategy for boosting your discipline overall.
Absolutely. You hear those stories, right? Super talented people who just couldn't get traction.
Until they buckled down and built that self-discipline.
Yeah, that ability to just do the work consistently. That's often the difference maker.
Okay, 4th area, mindset. Specifically challenging those limiting beliefs.
The ones that hold us back, often without us even realizing it.
Totally. They can be way bigger roadblocks than anything external, can't they?
But the empowering thing is, they're just thoughts. Beliefs are thoughts we keep thinking.
And thoughts can be changed.
Exactly. You can become aware of them, question them, choose different ones. It's a daily practice.
Like catching yourself thinking, oh, I could never do that, and consciously changing it too.
Okay, how can I learn to do this? Or what's the first step?
That daily mental workout changes everything. It changes what you believe is possible for you.
You see it time and again. People who just transform their lives by deliberately working on shifting that internal narrative.
From feeling stuck and negative to optimistic and capable. It's powerful stuff.
Hugely powerful.
All right, number 5, time management. The great equalizer, time. We all get the same 24 hours.
And it's finite, isn't it? So how you use it daily is crucial if you want to get anywhere.
And the good news is it's a skill, not something you're born with.
Right. You get better with practice. Daily practice.
Making those conscious choices about what's really important.
Identifying those time sucks, easier said than done sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And learning to say no. That's a big one. Saying no to things that just don't fit your goals.
It's about being productive, not just busy, right? There's a huge difference.
Huge. Focusing your energy on the things that actually move the needle. High impact stuff.
And like Ron suggested, maybe starting the day with a plan helps.
Yeah. Just a basic outline, time for work, but also breaks, rest.
Looking at the whole picture, not just grinding constantly, that avoids burnout too.
Essential. Okay, number 6, knowledge, continuous learning.
In the world today, you almost have to keep learning just to keep up, let alone get ahead.
Stagnation is falling behind, really, and the more you know.
The more capable you become, the more value you can offer.
And this doesn't mean you need to be in school constantly.
No, not at all. It's about daily habits again. Reading something useful.
Listening to informative podcasts or talks.
Studying something that interests you, even asking good questions. That's learning too.
There was that great distinction, I think, from Mr. Schoaf via Rohn.
Yeah. Formal education helps you make a living.
But self-education can help you make a fortune. In wisdom, opportunity.
That daily commitment to learning on your own terms. That's the key.
Okay, number 7, finances. Another area where daily habits make all the difference.
Financial well-being isn't luck, is it? It's the result of decisions and habits. Needs daily attention.
Whether you're trying to get out of debt, build some wealth, or just feel secure.
It starts with small, consistent actions. Tracking where your money goes.
Having a budget, even a simple one. Automating savings if you can.
It's those little things, done consistently.
Yeah, and Ron really stressed this. It's not just about how much you earn.
Right. It's about how much you keep and how well you manage it.
You see high earners living paycheck to paycheck and others on modest incomes building real security. It proves the point.
It really does. Management is key.
8th area, personal development. Just growing as a person.
Life itself is about growth, isn't it? If you're not growing, you're essentially
going backwards, relatively speaking.
And it's about consistent, small steps forward. Not chasing some impossible ideal of perfection.
Just aiming to be a little better today than yesterday.
That could mean working on self-awareness.
Learning a new skill. Improving emotional intelligence.
Setting goals helps drive this too, right? Goals that actually mean something to you, linked to your values.
Yeah. And Ron pointed out that development often means unlearning stuff too.
Oh, definitely. Unlearning those limiting patterns, those old beliefs we talked about.
Becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts the things you want in life.
You attract what you become. That's a powerful thought.
It is. Okay, 9th, purpose. The big why.
Yeah, what gives your life meaning, direction, significance.
It's the reason behind the actions.
And it's okay if you don't feel like you have it all figured out right now. It often unfolds gradually.
Through reflection, trying things out.
But you can connect with it daily, maybe just taking 5 minutes to reflect on your values.
Or taking one small step towards a dream, even if it feels tiny.
Aligning your daily actions with what truly matters to you.
When you have that clarity of purpose, even a little bit, it impacts everything.
Your work feels different, your relationships, your resilience when things get tough.
Ron used to tell stories about people who had all the external markers of success, but felt empty.
Until they found and connected with their deeper purpose. That's what brought true fulfillment.
Absolutely. And finally, number 10, gratefulness or gratitude.
Such a powerful emotion. It shifts your focus instantly.
From what's missing or what you lack.
To the abundance that's already there, even in small things.
And the best part is, it's a practice. Something you can choose to do daily.
Doesn't require anything grand. Just consciously paying attention.
Appreciating the people around you, the simple comfort.
Even appreciating challenges sometimes for what they teach you.
That consistent daily practice of noticing the good, it fundamentally changes your outlook. Scarcity to abundance.
We hear so many stories about how focusing on gratitude helped people get through incredibly hard times.
It provides perspective and strength.
And it's contagious, too. When you're grateful, you often feel more like giving back.
It fosters compassion, reduces fear. It just makes life feel richer.
It really softens you in a good way.
So, wrapping this up, the main thread through all of this is significant change doesn't happen overnight.
No, it's the compound effect of those small, consistent daily efforts in these key areas.
The tiny disciplines adding up over time.
So maybe the question for you listening is, what's one small improvement you'll make today?
Just pick one area, one tiny action.
Because that journey of daily improvement, like Ron taught, that's what leads to the big results down the road.
Success isn't just a destination. It's a consequence of those daily disciplines.
And connecting with your purpose. That fuels those daily efforts, makes the gratitude deeper too.
Ultimately, life is this ongoing process of becoming and engaging in that process daily.
That's where the real reward is found.
So what's the one step you'll take today? That single, consistent action.
Remember, consistency is everything. That's what unlocks the door.
Here's to your potential, your growth, and the power of showing up every day. Until our next deep dive.